tons and tons of people are depressed, committing suicide, don't know what to do in the life, identity crisis, confusion, because of this materialistic life. These guys have an audacity to tell, my Gurukul kids are being deprived, forced. They are abusing my statement that all our disciples should have 5 kids and 1 kid should be brought up as a sannyasi. Again I want to insist, come on. I wanted to tell all our disciples, please understand, we are minority. Why don't we wake up to the stark reality? Just see the practicing Hindus. We are already minority. Forget about these legal Hindus, born Hindus. Look into practicing Hindus. Please understand, it is not even a question of Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Sikh, Jain or Buddhist. It is question of keeping one of the greatest spiritual tradition alive and supplying, sharing it with the universe. This great spiritual tradition has some of the best things for humanity. Understand, the future of the humanity is dependent on what kind of a religious beliefs we are going to hold, what kind of a spiritual beliefs we are going to hold. Please listen. Please understand, the humanity, if it has to survive, the hatred, abusal of religious terrorism, it needs a religion which accepts many gods or all gods. The Hindu tradition, the Advaitic tradition is the only tradition which accepts many gods or all gods. So I tell you, this spiritual tradition need to be kept alive for the sake of peace and survival of the humanity. I wanted to tell all our disciples, when I am asking you to bring up one child for sannyas, I am begging you, let us create people who will spread the peace, joy to the humanity and keep humanity alive. It is the survival need of the planet Earth. Don't go on being in the fantasy. It is like, how you need to wake up for the problem of global warming, same way we need to wake up to the stark reality of ideological heat. Terrorism and conversion. Please understand, both are terrorism. terrorism and conversion. The amount of suffering these two actions are causing in the world, don't you see, it is completely because of intolerance. The one and only tradition which accepts many gods or all gods, respects many gods and all gods, can be the religious faith of the future, can be the faith of the future humanity. So please understand, I request people to look into this truth. I am asking the parents to give kids not to do any terrorist attack, not to go around and convert people, but to give the intelligence of life to humanity. But to give the great message of not tolerance or acceptance, happily surviving together, happily coexisting. I wanted all our devotees to realize, disciples to realize, don't be brainwashed by the false ideas you are getting that you are majority. No! Look at the stark reality. Even though it's little frightening, it need to be looked at. We are minority because counting has to be done based on practicing people, based on practicing. Understand, why not talking about thousands and thousands of kids being converted, abused, brainwashed for terrorist activities, used in the armies for fighting wars in the name of religion, in the name of ideology. Why are they not talking about all that? Why are they not looking at the hundreds and hundreds of kids standing in every signal and begging all over this country? Why are they not making news about that? Why are we who are practicing our tradition with all sincerity, with all the respect to the human rights? No kid in our Sangha has been given sannyas. Before they have completed the age of 18. No kid has been given a sannyas before they are legally major. Even though in Hinduism, if you come to Haridwar, even if you see here the sadhus gathered, there are many who took sannyas when they were children, when they were minor. Even the other day I met with so many sadhus, Bala sannyasis, Balasans, who took sannyas from the age of 3, 4, 5, 6. Even though it is a tradition in Hinduism, in our organization, I have not given sannyas to anybody who are below 18 completed. Even after 18, I don't give sannyas immediately. They are made to think, contemplate, internalize for years to find out whether they want to live this life or not. Why are we not given the freedom for survival? Why are we not given peace to live our life and our ideology and our religion, which is no way interfering with the law of the land? It is neither anti-social nor anti-national or illegal. Then why are we being constantly harassed about our Gurukul? These guys are making titles like a Nityananda to open controversial Gurukuls all over the world. What do you mean by giving the title controversial? Just because you can speak about anything, you can make anything controversial. This is the age-old system, oldest education system of the planet Earth. Understand, the best understanding about life, strategy for life, wisdom of life is awakened in you with the space of Advaita. I really wanted every one of you to develop the strategy of your life based on the right input and knowledge. Right input and knowledge. Inner awakening program is all about giving you the right input and knowledge to strategize about your life. Even for a small office meeting, you plan so many strategies. Even for cooking, you do so many strategy. For a team meeting, you do so many strategy. For family gathering, you do so many strategy. But you forget to do strategy for your life. Giving you the right intelligence, knowledge, wisdom to do the right strategy for your life is inner awakening. Many of you don't do strategy at all for life. Life happens as accident. Some of you who do strategy, do a failure strategy because of wrong and off informations about life. Inner awakening is all about giving you the complete right wisdom and knowledge about life to make the right strategy for your life. A non-failing strategy for your life. non-failing way of existing in your life. Understand? Getting right strategy, right knowledge, right information for the success of your life is all I am doing in the inner awakening. Advaitic principles, the principles of Advaita gives you the best way to exist. Understand, bringing the space of Advaita to your life, to your living, to your knowledge, to your strength. Again and again and again. I remind, the space of Advaita brings best success in everything you approach. In your life, whether health, wealth, success in the life, achieve what you want, complete relationships, anything, the space of Advaita brings success to you.